The first step is to export the SCD file from PCM600. If you are doing 6150 between ABB relays, you can check export private sections, but if you are doing between different vendors, please uncheck this option. Before importing the configured SCD file back to PCM600, I would strongly recommend you to close the project and make a backup of it. Now we can open back the project. Now in IET600 we create a project to do the 670 relay subscription to the Areva relay. The first step is to import the SCD file from PCM. Then create a new ID. For now, I will call my relay as Areva. Later, we will change the label to match with the information provided on the CID file from the relay that we are trying to subscribe to, the ABB relay. Now click on Update ID. Here is the CID file with the information for the Areva relay. It is a P443, but we need to match the ID name with the source ID name. Now we import it, and under the ID name section we will change the label as it was described on the CID file. I will copy it and I will paste it on the customer name, which is equivalent to the description. Now we need to make sure that both relays are under the same network. Here we can see that the ABB relay is under the WA1 network and the P443 relay is under another network. Now, before even doing that, I will double check that the IP address of the Areva relay is under the same subnetwork and the IP address of the ABB relay is under the same subnetwork. Now I can drag and drop, and both relays are in the same network. If you don't have the relays under the same network, in this case WA1, you will never ever will be able to subscribe the ABB relay to the other relay. Now we can verify that the Areva relay has goose messages. To do that, we go to the GCB data. In effect, we can see that is a goose message that has been previously created. Now, to subscribe the ABB relay, we need to go to the GCB clients. And now, double click in the goose message that the Areva relay is going to send. Double click. Now we can see an X. Save the project. Now export it. I will call it IET600. So it helps me to know or remember that this SCD file has the subscription to the other relay. Now going back to PCM, under the substation section, we import the SCD file. Here, you're going to choose replace unknown ID types with generic IEC62150 object type. The generic IEC62150 object means it is a relay different than IBB relay. And also I'm gonna ignore the substation section and import. Okay, now I can see the Areva relay under the ID group and the ABB relay is going to be here. To complete the subscription, we need to open the signal metrics tool. We go to the goods received section. This tab is only available if you have previously added the goods being received function block under the application configuration tool. I know that I need the information providing int 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can map it to each output of the function block of the goods being received. Now, to understand the goods being received, I will open it and search for it. Well, actually here is. So that means that the int1 is going to be available in this output, int2 available in this output, int3 in the next one, and int4 in the following. So that means you have to create the engineering to decide what you're gonna do with the information provided in this output from the goods being received. Now save it. You can close the signal matrix and the application. Now the file is ready to be written into the relay.